everybody, it's Rachel with Rachel Q Stitches and welcome to my channel. Today is Tuesday, August 29th, 2023, and this is FlossTube number 115. If you are new to my channel, this channel is about my stitching journey. I talk about cross stitch and quilting, and every once in a blue moon I might talk about crochet or embroidery, but for the most part it is cross stitch and quilting. And this video right here is all about my cross stitch. So welcome. If you are not subscribed, please consider doing so. I would love to have you along for the journey. It helps my channel grow and it helps get out the word about cross stitch and what a wonderful hobby it is. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. For my regulars, thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate each of you that stop by every week and watch. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate everything that you guys do to encourage me in my stitching. It looks like my videos are going to probably be every other week. My FlossTube videos. My stitching kind of ebbs and flows, and so I find that I might have one week where I do a ton of stitching and then another week where it just kind of goes off. And so I think I'm going to just do every other week for now, but I'm going to try to get out a video every week. I'm talking business right now and I should probably wait to the end. But speaking of which, wait until the end. I have a huge announcement. So anyway, so I'm going to try to make several videos and just spread them out for you guys. There'll be cross stitch, quilting, haul videos, just kind of spread out for you guys. But my floss tubes, I think, are going to go every 2 weeks. Anyway, so that's my little station announcement. So let's get to stitching. Since this is a channel, this is a video about cross stitch. I need to watch myself since I am kind of changing things up. Anyway, let's start with my 25/7 piece, and that is a mid-Amish life. This was originally purchased in Cross Stitch and Country Crafts in the summer of 1986 as a 3-part series. It could be done in 3 panels, or it can be done as one piece, as you see here. I do know that it was originally published in the magazines. It was published in a book, which I don't have access to right away, 101 Best Love Patterns by Cross Stitch and Country Crafts. I will see if there is a used copy on Amazon. If there is, I'll link it down below. It was also published, I realized, in a pamphlet. So, but those are, of course, discontinued. But I did see one on eBay for like $15, which is not bad. Not bad, in my opinion, for a kind of a sought-after chart. Anyway, mine is done on 36 count, even weave. I don't like 36 count. I've come to that decision, but it's what I had, and I'm over halfway done. So if you remember, my goal was to finish, it's a page finish, but not a panel finish, which would have been right around, I'm going to use a pin to point, right around this area right here, where these clouds are. If you can see that, it's kind of small. But anyway, I did not meet that goal, but I did get a lot done. I did have to rip some out. So I probably would have met the goal if I did not have to rip some out. So this is what I have done. So I was able to work on, I'm gonna bring it a little closer. I was able to work on the clouds and the grass right here. Mainly that's what I got done. I think I filled in some little spots right there, but mainly this area is what I mainly remember working on. And it was this area right here that I had to rip out and redo. I think I redid it twice before I realized it was not this area that was wrong. It was this that I had gone over 2 squares into the next page. And I marked it, but I didn't realize that that's what I had done. So that's why this didn't line up with, it was a mess. So anyway, I think I stitched them both 2 times before I realized that. And so that's what I got done. So this right here is the page finish. So hopefully this week, maybe next time I come in 2 weeks, you will see it finished. There it is. I still love this piece. There's something about the old school cross stitch, and by old school I'm talking about, you know, the 80s cross stitch, that I love the new full coverages and stuff. In fact, I bought some. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that. I'll be starting those hopefully September 1st. I should be getting my package in. It's going to cut it close, but hopefully I can get it in so I can start it on Labor Day with everybody. Not September 1st, Labor Day with everybody else. So that's it. I love that barn. But it's something about the old school. Sorry, lost my train of thought. Something about the old school back stitching is as tedious as it is. I love the look. Love, love, love it. Okay, so that is Amid Amish Life. I have a finish. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, you might know what it is. And that is my Shannon Christine day 3 of the 12 days at Christmas. Look at her. This is the French hen. If you don't know, I have a challenge for myself, which is to finish 60 cross stitch finishes by my 60th birthday. My 60th birthday will be May 30th, 2029, in 6 years. And so I kind of took a cue from the Steadfast Stitcher, where she's doing 60 starts in the year of her 60th birthday. No, I want to have 60 finishes. So anyway, that's why I'm doing this. I was like, maybe if I can get 60 finishes by then. But she's doing it all in 1 year. I'm giving myself 6 years. So anyway, so this is it right here. Isn't she pretty? Oh, so the Shannon Christine's design, if you don't know, this circle and some of these little curly cues are supposed to be all in beads. I chose just to use metallic thread. I do use the DMC Diamante. I think it's called Diamante, Diamant. I don't know. It's their spool of gold metallic, and I love it. I love that one. It's better than the one that used to come on the skein. But there she is. So this is finish number 2. My goal this year was to get 1 done a month. I'm on number 3. That didn't work, but I'm still plugging at it. So there she is. Love her, love her, love her. I'm hoping to start number 4 this week. I would love to finish them in 2 weeks, but that would be something that I would have to probably put aside my 25/7 Amish Life to do. So I don't know. Lately I've gotten to not doing Amish Life 25/7. I've been doing it more when I watch a longer FlossTube, like an hour and a half FlossTube. I will stitch on that. It's not quite the same as 25/7, but since I'm not setting it down and picking it up, I'm just working on it straight for an hour and a half. I get a lot done. And so I'm thinking about doing that instead. And then just focusing on these little ornaments, because I have a plan for December for Flossmas. I have a plan for Flossmas and next year. And so I really want to get this set done. Anyway, y'all excuse me. I didn't have my coffee this morning. I have it now. Hold on. Also, y'all are like the first people I've talked to this morning. So I'm a little morning voice. Okay. The next thing I have is a new start. This is the Anne of Green Gables mystery stitch along by the Stitching Book Club. If you don't know who the Stitching Book Club is, I will try to link her Facebook page. She does not have a group. She just has a page. And I will link her Etsy store. Anne is not a limited edition chart, so if you want to do it, you can still go get it and look at, she has, you know, what the part 1 looks like. Part 1's out. Part 2, I think, comes out the 1st. And so I'm nowhere near finished for part 1, but this is my start right here. I really like the style of it. I'm going to enjoy it. So this is... Did I show y'all this last time? I think I showed y'all this last time. Okay, well, I worked on it some more. So it's not a new start. It might be a new start. I don't know. I think I showed this to y'all last time. So this is it right here. So I'm hoping to finish this little thing right here. Tuesday's a hard day, so I don't think I'll get any stitching done today. So I'm hoping to finish this right here and then start working on this. I didn't get much stitch. I started it late, and so that's why I'm kind of a little bit behind, and I didn't get much stitching done on it daily like I would like to, but there it is right there. And if you don't know, I did Narnia, which Narnia was a limited edition release. Narnia's right here. And I did Little Women. And so, those are the, I think those are the only two that I've done. I purchased Jane Eyre. I think I said Pride and Prejudice last time. Jane Eyre. I've not done it. I've not done it. Okay, the next thing is, this was my monthly focus on a finished piece. That is Christmas Garden by Blackbird Designs. And I cannot find my book, so I can't show you what it's supposed to look like, but tons of people have done it. In fact, you could probably go to hashtag BBD Christmas Garden and see what it looks like. Here it is. I am taking off the words Christmas Garden on the bottom. So, I was focused on this bottom part right here, this middle thing. I was hoping to get all the flowers done, but I didn't get them done. I still have a couple days. I might work on it a little bit today if I have time, maybe tomorrow. I do need to finish. I noticed I didn't fill that in, so I need to fill that in. This is done on a 28 count mushroom Lugana. 28 count is my favorite. When it comes to even weaves, it's just easier for me to see. You would think that since I like 18 count that I would love 36 count, but I don't like it at all. So that's what I did. So like I said, my goal is to finish it by the end of this year, but I have 3 focus on a finishes, and so the next one that comes up will be 'Tis the Season, also a Blackbird chart, and then Ironwork Gate, and then this one will come out again. So that's what I got done. So pretty, and I still have all the border. I don't know. If I were stitching like I used to, I would be able to finish it for sure, but not anymore. But it's still getting done, so there she is. Okay, and then my full coverage, I try to have a full coverage focus. I don't set myself a goal, it's just for the month. I used to set myself goals, and then, you know, I'd really get frustrated with myself if I didn't meet those goals. So now I'm just like, this is my full coverage focus of the month, and I work on it when I can. Life has just been really, really super busy, and so anyway, and wait till the end and you'll see why I may not get any more stitching done. This is God Shed His Grace. This is the cropped version. Mine is by the Cross Stitch Studio. I think Artisy also has a chart. They don't have the cropped version. They have the full and a couple of others, but this is the one I'm doing, the cropped. A little cabin. I love it. So I did not write down how many stitches I got done. I know that when I did sit down to work on it, I got about 100 stitches per day. So I'm going to say I probably got about 500 or 600 stitches this week, or this past 2 weeks. So there it is. I'm still doing my going across the top via like Stitching Mommy does. I like the way she does it. So I'm going to go across the top until all of the top stitches are done, and then I'll pick a 10-inch square and fill that in, and then just go down and do it that way. But that's what I have done. I got into some beigey stitches right here, so that's nice. That is a sunbeam, it looks like, coming down from the sky. So yeah. But I like this method. I don't like parking. I tried parking. I have no idea what that's all about, but I like this typewriter method, she calls it. That's it. So that's my full coverage for this August. I think I know what I'm going to pick out for September. September is Sampler September. I don't know if I'm going to do anything for that. I'm not really working. Christmas Garden, I guess, will be a sampler. I don't think I have any samplers. I might have to start one in September. Start a sampler in September. Anyway, we will see. But anyway, so my fancy lady or fancy person for the month, my fancy piece, I should say fancy piece. Fancy piece is any piece that has beads and large versions of my 12 Days of Christmas ornaments, beads, metallics, you know, that kind of thing. So my fancy person, my fancy piece for this month was Mirabelle, Princess Elliana. I am doing a African American conversion by Katie Ten Eck. And if I'm saying her name wrong, please let me know. She is in the Mirabelle Nora Corbett conversion group. I will link that Facebook group down below. And I know she has an Instagram page because I do follow her on Instagram. I will try to link her Instagram, or at least tag her Instagram, however you do all that. I know how to do it, I just don't know what the term is, down below. And so that way you can find her and see all of her amazing conversions. She does some amazing conversions. So she has done this in African American. She has changed a couple of the colors on the dress. So I've gone ahead and, you know, I just follow it. But look, I got to her skin. Oh, look at her. I even kind of outlined some of it so she didn't look like an alien. But oh, look at that. My goal was to get to her face. I got to some of it. So excited about that. So there she is. I'm stitching this for my daughter. She is 22 years old. I told her she might get it when she turns 25. We'll see. So there it is. I was so excited. I was glad to get to the face. That was my goal, was to get to, I was hoping to finish her face, but I don't think that's going to happen. But that was my goal. That was my goal, was to do her face. So anyway, so that was my stitching for the week. That's done on a 28 count. I think it's maybe a 32. It's whatever she called. The count is for whatever she calls for. 32 count. Peaceful Purple, but that is a Witchell fabric, and I don't like their fabric all that much, so I just got, I don't know, something from 123 Stitch that was purple. So anyway, so that's all my stitching. That's all I have in stitching. My plans for September is to start day 4 of my Shannon Christine 12 Days of Christmas, to I think my fancy person for the month, or my fancy piece for the month, is going to be Enchanted Rachel. That is, I saw it here with my charts. Here she is. This is by Teresa Gil. I started this on my birthday. So I think I'm going to pick her up and stitch her again. Work on her a little bit more. And then my full coverage piece, I think I'm going to, I haven't decided on my full coverage piece yet. So, like I said, and then my focus on a finish is going to be 'Tis the Season by Blackbird Designs. That's the cardinal piece. So those are going to be my focuses for this month. And then, of course, a mid-Amish life. So that's what I'm going to try to get done. We will see. So, you know, I'm hoping to work on it. So anyway, but that's it. That's my loose plans for this month. Maybe I'll start a sampler. I don't know. I might pull out some of my little mini samplers I had started when I first started my channel. I think I did one that was supposed to be, you know, oh, I'm going to have this. I think I'm going to pull one of those little minis out and just work on it. Actually, I think I've done 2, but that's what I think I'm going to do. Is I'm going to pull one of those little mini samplers out that I have and work on some of those in September, and maybe try to have a sampler going on all the time. I don't consider Christmas Garden a sampler. I guess because it doesn't have letters. It doesn't have a full alphabet. So maybe I need to have a sampler going on. If I don't have one, I need to look through my charts and see what I have, but I don't think I have a sampler going on. Anyway, so those are my plans. That's me rambling. If you're new here, I ramble. Sorry. I try to keep myself together, but anyway. All right. That's it. That's it for stitching. I am going to be making a video today showing you I did finish the quilt top. So I have my third 60 by 60 quilt top finish. I'll be making a video hopefully today or tomorrow, but probably not uploading it until next week. So I'm going to do that. And then I have a couple of unboxing videos that I'm going to make and just stagger those, you know, so you're not inundated with videos all in one week. Anyway, so that's my stitching personal stuff. My daughter-in-law started school. And so that is why I think I'm going to start filming my floss tubes on Wednesday. Tuesday's a busy, busy day for her. She's got a morning class, an afternoon class, an evening class. And so she comes home. We're only like 15 minutes from the school. So she comes home, but it is a little stressful, you know, if my son has to go do something or whatever. So I watch the baby. So that's what we have going on. Our classes start tonight. For those of you that don't know, my husband and I lead a discipleship class at our church every semester. And so we start up tonight. We co-lead it with our pastor, and he normally does the introduction. And this semester, tonight he is out of town. So my husband's doing the introduction. My husband's a professional teacher. He teaches for a living. He loves teaching, but he teaches chemistry and physics. He loves leading group discussions. He loves that kind of stuff. But when it comes to the introduction for this class, it's pretty heavy. And so he is going to be, if you're a praying person, pray for my husband tonight, because this just makes him nervous. But I mean, he's good. He gets up there and he does great. You would never know. I mean, like I said, he's a professional teacher. He's taught English, he's taught math, he's taught Bible, but it's usually to like high schoolers and junior hires. So teaching adults is just kind of not his favorite thing to do. Anyway, so we're doing that. So that's starting up, and those are on Tuesday nights. And so Tuesdays are really, really hard. And so that's why I'm thinking about floss tubing on Wednesdays. So we have that going on. My other son and his wife are directors of a Bible college here in town. Assistant directors, I should say. So that starts up this weekend. This weekend, all the students arrive. So that's going on. And so we're just busy, 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 busy. And then coming in March, we are having another grandbaby. My son and his wife, the ones who just gave us a grandbaby in April, had a blessing, an unexpected blessing, and she is pregnant again. And so we are excited. Again, keep her in your prayers. She's a tad nervous. It's a little soon. But keep her in your prayers, because she is excited, very excited. They're both excited. I mean, a baby's a blessing, you know. And so, but she's a little nervous, you know, because she had a C-section. So there's that going on. But anyway, so keep them in your prayers. But we're thrilled. We are thrilled with a new baby, which again, our household will get doubly blessed, but doubly busy. For those of you that don't know, this son and his wife live with us. A friend of mine was like, they should get their own place. I'm like, have you seen the cost of housing? My other son and his wife, they live on campus. So it's like, you know, but housing is crazy expensive, especially here. People are nuts. But so they live with us and we're fine. They do great. In fact, my daughter-in-law is majoring in digital media, and we joke around about starting a channel to do with a multi-generational, multi-ethnic home. Because we are in multi-ethnic home. So we kind of joked about doing that, and I think she's taken me seriously. So I'm not sure how we're going to manage that, but I'm like, am I not busy enough? But it would be fun. It would be fun to do. So anyhow, so that's my personal stuff going on. I have classes that I do on the weekends, 1 week in a month. So busy, busy, busy. Stitching is just kind of something that when I get a free 10 minutes, I sit down and pick something up and I stitch. It's actually easier for me to come in here and sew than it is for me to stay out there and stitch. I would love to organize this room where I have a stitchy spot where I can just come in here and stitch. But, and I'm probably going to have to end up doing that with 2 babies in the house, because I keep all my stitching stuff in the living room. So I'm sure there's going to have to be some kind of reorganization, which I don't mind. This room right here is, it's my room. It's my piece. It's where I come, you know. So we might have to reorganize some things in here and make me a little stitchy spot in the corner so that I can get that done. So anyways, so that's what's going on. That's my personal life. It's busy, busy, busy. I don't mind it. I like being busy. I don't like sitting around and doing nothing, but I wish I was sitting around stitching a little bit more. but anyhow. So that's all I have. I will see you guys probably in 2 weeks. Lord willing. Happy stitching, everybody. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.